KILR KILR game.
Hey there, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and I am attempting to do a stream here using a wireless hotspot to see if this actually works. So that way I can do streams while I'm out on the road doing the driving and stuff. So what we're going to be doing here as far as flying is we're going to be flying my favorite Bonanza V35, and we're going to be doing that from Paris, France to Frankfurt, Germany, right here in Flight Simulator 2000. And this is using the i3 laptop that I have, and with an Intel graphics chip. That means that we should have some pretty nice graphics. They're not going to be banded or anything. This will be 3D accelerated like it should actually look. Unfortunately, I don't have the cool expansions installed. I do have some scenery expansions installed from the Airport 2000 series, and so we're seeing one of them right here, here at Paris. I'm not sure if the broadcast is working or not, actually. Well, according to my data, we're still streaming. It should be at 8 minutes and 42 seconds. Let me know if you can all see this or not. It appears that I still have a connection, so that's good. In the meantime, I'm looking for a runway we can take off from. Yeah, we're pretty much just doing a test flight for right now. Not so much just trying Flight Sim 2000 on this i3 laptop that I have, but also just checking to see if the streaming is actually going to work. If I'm receiving your text messages and all that other fun stuff. I would try to switch windows to look at the map view. But I'm afraid it's going to crash the game. Is this a runway at all? Or were we on? No, there's one. I see it. Hey, John. I hope this is actually working. I can't exactly tell because I'm running off of one monitor and using my phone to actually see if it's actually broadcasting, and it seems to keep stopping at a certain time, like 8 minutes into the stream it stops. But from what I could see on here, it's actually working, so I don't know. I hope it put my clouds up there because I selected them to be out there. Well, there's a runway. One of them. Whoops. Ah, good. Yes, I am seeing it. That's good. It's hard for me to be able to tell. It doesn't. My phone doesn't seem to be updating really well. It's like I have to go in there, close the stream, and then reopen it. Oh, look, we have a stop sign. Now, one of the problems here, it's already happened once, is that Flight Sim 2000 decided to crash. And I don't know if it's because of the plane or if it's because Flight Sim 2000 does not like Windows 10. I'm not sure. Check the weather again. There's supposed to be clouds out there and I didn't see it. Well, no, that's correct. That's what I have. We need to set up our radios. Oh, it's doing it like that. Okay. See here. We don't have any comm frequencies or anything at the moment. We're going to set nav 1 to 117.6. Yeah, we'll just keep it set here. Oh wait, that's nav 2. Okay, perfect. Well, then we'll just set that accordingly. 109.4. This will be 102.25. And this will be 1117. Or 117.5. And hopefully things will work out for us. Okay, well, let's get up in the air and see what happens. Oh my. I was sliding off of the runway there. I would resize my my control panel, but what happens is that the gauges here don't resize along with it, so that tends to be a little bit of a problem. Oh, good. Let's see if I can get this to... if I can get the autopilot to work here. It doesn't seem like this is following nav 1. Look at this. I've got it set for heading, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, well, you know what? It would help if I engaged the autopilot. That usually helps. I kind of wonder if we can see anything with Paris over here. Okay, so there is Charles de Gaulle Airport. Anyone know where the Eiffel Tower is at? From here? Okay, so we've been going for 13 minutes. That's good to know. I hate how the control panel just covers the entire window, just about. I'd bring up the map view, but when I was trying to switch views, it wound up crashing, so I'm a little hesitant at the moment to try doing that. But I could always save the simulation at where we are. And then that way, if it does crash, we just load it back up. So we should be flying at about 5,000 feet. Which is what I'm trying to get up to at the moment. Okay, and I think we go ahead and set our altitude now. And we'll turn on the autopilot. And we'll crash to the ground. Nope, I think we're good. Yeah, this is weird. See, on my phone, the stream has completely stopped. It keeps showing it as a recent broadcast rather than a live broadcast. Oh, you know what? I think I have it. I think it might actually be working now. Let's save where we're at for the moment. Let's just call it Twitch test. We'll make it a default flight. Should I do that? I don't know. Yeah, why not? Ah, yes, good. I'm pulling it up on my phone and it's actually working now, finally. Not completely smooth, but it's there. We're looking at about 15 frames per second, it looks like. Looks like some of my flaps were down too, and I didn't realize it. Well, so far it looks like it's streaming pretty decently. That's good. Well, it hasn't quit on us yet. I'll set this for the GPS and it should take us the whole way. We've got about 31 miles to go to our first waypoint. Yeah, there goes my controller. All in all, it's supposed to be like an hour and a half as far as the flight's concerned. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This does not seem to be doing what it should be doing. Interesting. I was trying to lock this into the GPS, and it doesn't seem to be doing what I thought it was going to do. It's acting like Flight Simulator 2020. Surprise. Ooh, is this a button that will... Oh, well, that's not good. That just turned everything off there. I thought about using the Captain Speaking 2000, but I haven't had a chance to test it yet on Windows 10, so I don't know if it will work properly or not. Oh, that looks cool. That looks pretty cool like that. I have to constantly save over it, apparently. Yeah, no kidding, it does. Not too bad. When you have the 3D acceleration actually working on this, Flight Sim 2000 actually looks pretty decent. If only I could get all those other add-ons working. You know, like Pro Flight 2000 and was it FS Traffic? Yeah, FS Traffic. Along with a bunch of other stuff. Man, this would be amazing right now. I know, the auto-gen's impressive, isn't it? It blends in with the scenery so much that you can't even tell it's there. Got about 13 miles. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be working. Well, 9.4. That should be nav 2. Oh yeah, I'm home. But I got word that my truck is supposedly fixed. So I'll have to drive to the Phoenix terminal tomorrow and just see if it's up to specs. up to my satisfaction. And if it is, I will be heading out. Not right away, but soon. They're going to let me bring the truck home so that way I can get it all loaded. And my driver leader asked me like when my projected, that's what PTA stands for, projected time available, when that's going to be. And I've got some stuff from Amazon that is coming. Unfortunately, not everything is going to get here in time. So I'll probably be out 2 to 3 weeks. It all depends on where they send me before I can come back home again and pick up the rest of the stuff. So like one of the things that I ordered is a portable refrigerator freezer, and I don't mean like the one that you plug in the wall, although you can. It's one that you take out for camping. So this thing is built, it's built to be rugged and to be bounced around and stuff, and you can plug it into the 12 volt, is that right? The 12 volt, the cigarette lighter, and it charges it up under its own power. And it's split. There's 2 areas in there, so and you can set the temperatures individually. So you can have one for refrigeration and one for freezing. And so that is going to be my fridge freezer solution for the truck, since it did not come with one. And that'll be sitting up in the passenger area, up in the front. And then I also have a fold-up desk. It's a 2-tier. I'm not sure how wide, maybe about 4 feet or something. I'm hoping it fits. But, oh my! I gotta fix this. The autopilot was getting lost. Because we got to the VOR and it was like not knowing what to do. This is disappearing here. I can use this as a reference, though, at least. So yeah, the desk is a fold-up desk. It's 2-tier. So you've got something here, and then you have another part that's up here. So that's something that I can easily... Like, I can bring another monitor, and I can have it up here on the top, as well as the laptop on the base part. And it's thin enough to where the pedals and the wheel and stuff should be able to attach to it. And after a few weeks, I should be able to afford getting an actual yoke and rudder pedals and stuff, and finally be able to fly Flight Simulator the way it was meant to be flown. Everything's fallen. Yeah, it is a lot of driving. And gas. But, it is what it is. How much further is it to this next waypoint? Oh, it's 62 miles. Huh. I wonder if I change this. Oh, maybe it doesn't have any DME. I don't know. We're getting a signal. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Huh. I love how the autopilots all seem to work a little differently with each of the flight simulators. Yeah, I guess the next VOR doesn't have any DME on it because I'm not picking up a signal here, but it's definitely coming up. Oh, this doesn't work. Does nav 2 not work? See, I'm not getting an ident on here. Oh, funny, this doesn't even tell me how many miles away we are. Does it? Oh, yeah, it does. The GPS is telling us that we're about 43 miles away. You know, I wonder if part of the plane isn't working properly because it's not in a 16-bit environment. I know, it's really weird where some things just don't work correctly unless it's in the environment it was meant to be in, which is Windows 98. I've got some of the stuff with me that I'll be taking on board. Sounds like I'm going on a starship or something. Might as well be. And I'll be doing a review on this, but I got my Garmin. Which is going to help with trip planning, finding like truck stops, and I think this also will pull up points of interest and stuff like that. It's got weather, let's see, custom truck routing, truck parking, directory of truck and trailer services, route warnings like steep grades, sharp curves, bridge heights, live weather, live traffic, live fuel prices. Not that that really matters, it's paid by my company anyway. There is a load to dock guidance on here, voice assistance, works with backup cameras, Wi-Fi map updates, hands-free calling, easy brake planning. Yeah, so that in combination with an actual road atlas, which I have, I should be able to do much better trip planning than when I was able to do it on my mentor's truck. On my mentor's truck, we pretty much just drove until we needed to pull over. Not quite the way that I like to do things. I like to actually plan my trip out so I know where I'm going to be stopping, you know, when, and all that. I did see something on Amazon that allows you to attach a second monitor, like on the display of your laptop. It like attaches to the side. Which, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking that might be a good idea, because it'd be right off here to the side, but it was like a couple $100, I think. Once I get the gaming laptop, though, I'm going to want a much bigger screen. I don't want to do it off of a tiny screen. But I don't know, if I get in real close like this, it starts to look bigger. I'm kind of doing things a little bit at a time. So, you know, I'm kind of going out in stages. So I'll take a few things with me on stage 1, and then I'll come home for a few days, get a few more things, head back out. So that's kind of the game plan that I have. I have thought about doing an airline flight, but I figured, you know what, it might be better if I just try something simple, just to make sure the stream works, which it looks like it is. Now the big question is, how well will it work on more modern type of games? Because there's a lot more information to actually stream, because the graphics are a lot more sophisticated. So another test that I'll be running is to see how well this works with like Truck Simulator. And you know, I've been doing American Truck Simulator quite a bit, so I should probably try doing a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator. Kind of funny, this laptop has only got 3 USB slots. My mouse is plugged into one. The webcam is actually the same webcam that I used on the desktop computer, because, I mean, let's be honest, the one that's on the laptop is not the greatest. So that's plugged into another USB. And so then I had to get like a USB hub to plug into the third one, so that way I can hook up my game controller and my headset. My headset mic, so I've got like cables just hanging off here, and I think NeoFly was something that I wanted to check out. You know, when I was kind of in the midst with Flight Sim 2020, which I plan to get back to once I get the gaming laptop. Everything will be installed on that. The Flight Sim, the X-Plane, and P3D, all that's going to be installed on there. I'm definitely not taking the desktop with me. With the way that truck bounces around, oh man. Things will break and bust, and like the hard drives, that's not going to be good for those. It won't be good for the, the cards that are inserted in there. It doesn't matter how much I strap it down. The thing is those bumps, it feels like rocks. It's horrible. If I wrapped it all up in foam, maybe it would be okay. I'm curious though. I'm sure there are other truckers out there that have taken desktop computers with them. See, in my case, I think it's just better just to just get a desktop replacement that I can take with me. It just makes the portability a lot easier. And it takes up less space. And I can get one with a RTX 3080 in it. And although the price is a little bit more, heck, I think it's probably more worth it than trying to get a 3080 by itself. Okay, looks like we are 86 miles. Nope. Alright, we're about 1 mile from Vor MMD. There we go. Now we're 44 miles from LUK, I believe. I don't have Navigraph installed on this computer, so I don't know what it is. Huh, that's interesting. Mail runs, airdrops, passenger runs. Well, it's a little something. It's better than nothing. LUX. Luxembourg. Okay. Okay, I think I see where we might be at here. If you take over here, take a look over here at the GPS, you can see that we are, this is France right here, and I think this is Austria, this tiny thing right here, and also Germany. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be crossing over. You wouldn't think so because it looks all the same, but you know. The scenery looks all the same. I was trying to decide, where was I going to do my flying from? And so I started coming up with some stateside stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'll do something in Europe. So I just decided to do something from Paris to Frankfurt, Germany. I gotta say though, I am glad that I'm able to start getting back to some streaming again. And I'm glad I found the solution to the streaming, because I tell you what, it wasn't working off of my phone very well. But the lady I was talking to, and I'm using T-Mobile, because I already have an account with them. They didn't have a wireless 5G. It's 4G LTE, and she said that it's not that much slower than 5G. It's pretty close. So I thought that was interesting. But she said that if you try to use your phone as a hotspot, it winds up being slower because the phone is trying to do two different things. But when you have a dedicated little device for Wi-Fi, it gets pretty good speed. And I was doing a speed test, and my upload speed was actually faster than our home internet. I thought that was interesting. It was almost twice as fast. So yeah, I guess based on that, I probably could stream Flight Simulator 2020 and who knows what. But I'm limited to 50 gigabytes a month. And apparently there is not a plan that goes higher than that. After 50 gigabytes, it like slows down to 3G speed or something. But I figure, you know, with all the driving I'm going to be doing, there's probably not going to be a lot of time to do a whole lot of streaming. So the 50 gigabytes should be enough you know, for, you know, a few streams a month. You know, some on Twitch, some on YouTube. Do another save here. My ear is buzzing. Oh my, what's it doing? What's this thing doing? What? Oh, you can pop stuff. Yeah. No, no. I am streaming, but yeah, don't worry. The camera's facing me. It's not facing the other way. Oh no, yeah, it's not gonna bother anything. Okay. Oh, look at this. I'm completely off track here. It looks like the plane's getting back on track though, so that's good. Oh my, I can't change that. I can't change the heading bug, that's weird. Oh, okay, that was Belgium. That makes sense. That we were looking at earlier. Oh no, that was not Mrs. V-Shep. That was my daughter's fiance. Aha, there we go. Do I want popcorn? Nah. Yeah. Think so. That doesn't mean drop it on the floor. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, after all the food that I had and the shake and everything, I'm kind of, you know, done. Oh, flat down? Is mine? Oh, my drink's over there. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's getting kind of used to it. I mean, it was 3 weeks before I actually came home. And typically, when you're over the road, you're out like 2 to 3 weeks. You get like 1 week of home time for every week that you're out. And 2 days does not seem like a lot. So I think generally people like to go out maybe 3 weeks, so that way they can be at home for 3 days, you know, and make it feel like they're not coming home and then just rushing back out. And I gotta admit, it feels kind of weird, you know, because I've been here for a week already, because I had that testing out that I had to do, and now, well, I was waiting for the truck to get fixed, which now it is, supposedly. And it almost feels like a distant dream, being out on the road and everything. But then once I get on the road, you know, it's like the being at home is going to feel like a distant dream. But, you know, it's like being here is just kind of like, oh man, do I really want to go out there and drive all day and and all that? But, I mean, honestly, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. And I'm so curious on how this truck is going to perform. It seems okay at the terminal when I did a test drive with it, but how is it going to handle on a long drive? I don't know. I'll get a little taste of that when I bring the truck home, possibly tomorrow. Well, that looks like the Luxembourg airport up ahead. Yeah, you know what? I would love to take a cat with me, but they don't have a cat plan. They have, you can bring a dog with you, up to only a certain amount of pounds, but not a cat. Why? I don't know. A cat is a lot more cleaner than a dog, but for some reason, their pet policy does not include a cat. And my husky is bigger than what they allow. Let's get this saved again. This is interesting. We seem to be going up in altitude, but Unless it's changing the elevation. Whoops. Wrong button. Well, we are 45 miles away from the next VOR. See, this doesn't seem to be working properly. This should be for nav 2, but the from to arrow doesn't seem to work. I wonder if this was center. Interesting. Take a look at nav 2. So the gauge works. It's matched up with the first one, but the flag itself does not work. It's pointing down, and this should be changing so it points up since we're heading to it. So once again, I don't know if this is a graphical issue because of Windows 10, or if it's just the plane itself. Yeah, you're right about that. Back in these days, the imagination did fill in a lot of detail. As a matter of fact, I think, yeah, there's like mountains and stuff out there in the distance. Yeah, you know, as far as the barometer, I don't know if it's changing or not. I'm hitting, you know, the shortcut key to actually fix this, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm not having much luck finding out what the VOR KIR is. It's definitely not KILR. It's KILR minus the L. Yeah, so you can see the mountains out here in the distance. Oh, now if I can get FS Genesis installed without it looking like without it looking like crap, then the terrain and everything is going to, the terrain mesh is going to look excellent. I'm kind of looking at this, wondering if unlimited fuel is on, which I don't mean it to be, but I've noticed that the fuel gauge has hardly moved. Okay, over here that I'm circling on the GPS, EDRM, that looks to be Traben Trarbach Mont Royal Airport. And Traben Trarbach, Germany. I'm not sure what we're flying over there. EDRD. Newmagen, Ryland, Palatinate, Germany. So it's Neumagen dash Dhron Airport, Dhron. So it's Echo Delta Romeo Delta. That's the airport that's off to the left of us. Must be a little bit more further out there. Yeah, because I don't see it at the moment. I wonder if this is the Rhine River. It's either that or it's the Moselle River. Oh no, wait a minute. This right here is a road. That's the river over here. Yeah, this right here. I think this is the Moselle River. Moselle. So after this next VOR, we'll be heading to the airport. And that is approximately 46 miles. So added to the 9 miles that we have, I think we're about 55 miles away. I wonder what the altitude is in Frankfurt. I should probably look that up. Okay, 364 feet. According to Wikipedia, anyway. So who knows how accurate that is. Okay, we're in the final stages. We're about 45 miles from the airport. Yeah, I think now might be a good time to bring our altitude down just a little bit. Oh, I'm hoping that I get that retro laptop. I checked on the tracking and it said it was being returned to the sender, and I don't understand. But then again, I don't know if it's a postal thing, like it was shipped to from the original person to whoever's supposed to ship it, and it didn't quite go out yet. I don't know. Sometimes what they write down for that tracking stuff is odd. I sent a message to the person that I got the laptop from to see if he's got any information on it. But yeah, hopefully if it comes and it's in good shape and everything, I'll be able to get this installed with like all of my add-ons and expansions, and everything should work the way it's supposed to. And the fuel gauge is working. I just noticed that. I had to reset my phone because it looked like the stream had frozen. Or at least my phone did anyway. But it looks like it's fine now. But it was like playing an advertisement for Call of Duty. We got 28 miles to go, and that looks like that might be Frankfurt up ahead. I wonder what... It might have been in there, but at the Frankfurt airport, I believe I have a scenery upgrade from one of my Airport 2000 add-ons that I put on here. So I think the airport's a little bit more detailed than what it would be normally. And I think that river right over there is the Main River. Based on Google Maps on where I'm seeing the airport, I think that's the Main River over there. It's spelled like Maine, M-A-I-N, but I believe it's pronounced Main. We're 21 miles from it. That doesn't appear to work. When you use the down up over here where the autopilot's at, it's moving the little bug indicator, but it doesn't seem to be affecting. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, autopilot's engaged. It doesn't seem to be affecting vertical speed at all. I figure I'll bring our altitude to 3,500. I think Flight Sim 2000 is supposed to have shadows, but I haven't come across any yet. Yeah, Frankfurt am Main is the one that we're actually going to. And we are 15 miles from it. Yeah, so we're getting close here. There's the airport. That seems a lot closer than 9 miles. For a moment, what I thought was the runway was actually a taxiway. But I can see the runways now. Yeah, that never stopped Harrison Ford. Hey, Harrison Ford's actually my favorite actor. Now, that dates back to when I was a kid. I didn't even know he was a pilot then. Or maybe he became a pilot later, I don't know. What I find amusing is that when Harrison Ford realized he screwed up, he's like, yeah, I'm the idiot that landed on the taxiway. At least he's straightforward and honest about it. Oh, does this actually have dynamic traffic? It looks like it does. Yeah, there's a plane moving up down there. Landing on runway 7 left. And hopefully not stalling. See the detail at this airport? This is definitely not a default airport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from the Airport 2000 add-on that I have. It's cool that there's some dynamic scenery here. It doesn't feel like it's completely, you know, void of life. We'll go park over here by the terminals because, well, you know, that's what we do with a prop plane. There's an Air France airliner there. I've been to the Frankfurt airport before. I mean, in real life, this is kind of similar from what I can see. There we go, look at that, Frankfurt, Maine.